Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm going to be covering the 7 deadly sins of beauty today. I was tagged by my friend Caitlin Elizabeth Beauty, which is the name of her channel. I don't actually refer to her as her full name. So I'll be sure to link her down below if you want to check out her answers to these questions. So this is fairly basic. We're going to be covering the 7 deadly sins as they pertain to makeup. The first question pertains to greed, and it asks, what is your most inexpensive item as well as your most expensive item? And I'm fairly certain that my least expensive product has got to be my Wet n Wild Mega Last lipsticks. These are like $1.99 US, maybe like $3 in Canada, and although they're cheap as chips, these are incredible products. You cannot go wrong with buying the Mega Last lipsticks. As for most expensive makeup item, I chose 2 different products. One because I bought one and the other one because it was sent by PR. So I didn't want you to think I was only choosing an option that was sent to me for free. The item from PR that is the most expensive has got to be the Marc Jacobs, what was this called? Style Icon number 20, About Last Night. This was their 2016 holiday palette release, and it's huge. It's also beautiful. I haven't talked about this because I just never got the opportunity to with the holidays, but this palette is incredible. I've never used Marc Jacobs eyeshadows before, and these are really, really lovely. But they're also expensive AF. This thing costs like $120 Canadian. It might be closer to $130. But the price tag on this thing is astronomical. So hands down, this is my most expensive item in my collection. However, I didn't personally spend the money on it, so you may not consider that to be a proper answer. So I will give you an answer that includes something I spent my own money on, and that is the Guerlain, it's the Meteorites, but it's Les Flocons Enchantés. And this was the holiday release from 2015, and this thing is beautiful. These have little pearls in here that are shimmery, silvery gold, but there's also like little stars embedded in here as well. It is breathtaking. I'd never owned a Guerlain product before, so I decided to pick it up. But this thing alone was $98. So expensive. But I really wanted it, and it's kind of a little bit silly in my eyes because I don't use face powder, and this is kind of more like a setting powder. It doesn't really work that well as a highlighter. And I really don't like the smell of it. I think it's supposed to smell like violets or something, and the scent actually makes me want to like throw up. It's just a little bit too flowery for me. So it mostly sits on my vanity as a dust collector because I really don't use it. However, I don't regret buying it because I think this is one of the most beautiful products that I own. So, you know, pricey, but I don't regret it. The next question involves wrath, and it asks, what beauty products do you have a love-hate relationship with? And one is foundation and the other one is lipstick. I don't need foundation in my day-to-day life. I don't feel like I need it. Other people may say otherwise, but I don't need a perfect canvas every single day of my life. So I'm comfortable not wearing foundation. It's fine by me. However, sometimes it is nice to wear it, but it never feels comfortable. Foundation is so everywhere on my skin, obviously, but it's so uncomfortable. It makes my face like itchy. I want to like pick at it. I have to be worried about like not touching my hands to my face. Oh, it drives me crazy. And some people wear foundation every single day for their entire lives, and I have no idea how you guys do it. It just is ever present on my skin. It never feels like my own skin, and that drives me bonkers. As for lipstick, I have a love-hate relationship with that too. I love the way it looks. I think it can really amp up a makeup look or anything that you're doing that involves your face. It can go from really natural or really vibrant or like something bold that most people would not dare to wear in public. But again, like foundation, it never feels comfortable to me. It always feels like I've got something on my lips. So like with foundation, lipstick just never feels natural. I never forget that I'm wearing lipstick or foundation. And for me, that's a really uncomfortable feeling. Like with eyeshadows and fake lashes and eyeliner and eyebrows, I don't feel those products. Like there is no point where I'm like, oh, I can feel my eyeshadow today. But I always feel my foundation and I always feel my lipstick. So love the way they look, hate the way they feel. Next up is Gluttony, and the question is, what are your most delicious products? And this is gonna be like no surprise, Too Faced. Like, let's get real here. Does any other palette smell better than these guys? I don't know actually if I prefer the chocolate scent or the sweet peach scent. Both are very, very good in my opinion, and it adds, I think as I said in my 2016 favorites video from Tuesday, it adds to the pleasure of applying my makeup in the morning. I really enjoy having a scented eyeshadow palette. And the other product that I have here is oddly a lipstick, and this is Bite's Original Luminous Creme Formula lipstick. They don't make them with this scent anymore in the Amuse-Bouche formula, but the scent on the original formula has what they refer to as the wild berry scent. And the only reason I know that is because I've been to the Lip Lab in New York, and this is what that scent smelled like when you get to choose your own scent. And there's something really, really juicy, enticing about the scent of this. Like, I put this on my lips and I'm just like I'm trying to like lick it off my lips constantly. So it doesn't help with the longevity of my lipstick, that's for sure, but I love it. Fourth question pertains to sloth, and what beauty products do you neglect due to laziness? And truthfully, I don't neglect anything due to laziness. There's nothing in my routine that I'm like, oh, it's gonna take too long, so I'm just not going to do it. There's things that I don't do because I can't be bothered and I don't think I need them, but that's not laziness. It's more like it's an unnecessary step in my routine. So that would be like concealer, setting my face with powder, and occasionally just even foundation. Number 5 is pride, and it's what beauty product gives you the most self-confidence? And I think it's just mascara, which is a pretty basic response, but mascara just makes me look more like I've got eyelashes, because my eyelashes are quite blonde. They're like a very pale brown or a very dark blonde. So mascara just makes me actually look like I've got something going on in my eyes. Okay, the 6th question involves lust, and I don't even understand this because it does not pertain to makeup. What attributes do you find most attractive in the opposite sex? What? I can't relate this to makeup at all. So I'm gonna turn it around and say what I like most on women for makeup. And honestly, it's pretty much what I wear. I like seeing somebody be creative with their makeup and doing something different. I'm dead sick of neutral everything, and I'm so excited when somebody tries colors. More often than not, it's not for their lack of wanting. People always tell me, oh, I wish I could wear bright colors like you do, or I wish I could try a dark lip. You can, you just have to go ahead and try it out for yourself. Don't worry about what other people are thinking, just give it a shot. The other thing I really like seeing on women is really dark eyes, like dark black smoky eyes. I think they're, if done right, really, really beautiful. The very last question involves envy, and it says, what items would you most like to receive as a gift? And eyeshadow palettes every day of the week for the rest of my life. Eyeshadow palettes, they are the thing I like most in makeup, and I'm always excited when I get a new one. All right, we're done. That's it for the tag. Thanks so much for watching me ramble on about the 7 deadly sins of makeup. I'm not gonna bother tagging anyone because I think all of my friends who are YouTubers have already been tagged, but if you wanted to answer the questions in the comments down below, I would love to hear your answers. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.